Sports media is filled with hot takes. Everyone's trying to get their voice heard. So I'm going to give Jason and Randy a sports topic, and we'll see which of them can fire off the hottest take. Two brothers enter, two brothers leave, but only one will have the hottest take. Are you ready?
Yeah,
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right.
Born ready.
I need a basketball hot take from each of you.
My basketball hot take is all about the Washington Generals who play the Globetrotters. And it's when the Globetrotters go into that three-man weave thing, someone's got to step in and take a charge. Why they stand back and let them weave that ball without any advancement at all? Like, some of these games are like 2, 6, 12-point games. You're out there, you're trying to win a game. Why not put it to the Globetrotters? Win one, watch a kid cry, take a charge in the three-man weave. Do what you came out to do, Washington Generals. Win one for the losers in the world.
That's a pretty good take.
Okay.
I think I have the whole Anthony Davis thing figured out.
Okay,
I actually
do
feel
tell.
like I have the piece that the Lakers can offer the Dallas Mavericks, not the Dallas Mavericks. I think I have
Pelicans.
the piece that the Lakers can offer the Pelicans.
And what is that?
LeBron. You trade LeBron for Anthony Davis. You switch it there, and then this, just to piss off LeBron and everybody else, Boston trades Kyrie Irving back down to the Pelicans, and they recreate the whole thing. Then we get David Blatt. We get him to coach the Pelicans.
And we send LeVar Ball to Israel.
Just punk him.
And we send LeVar Ball to Israel, and you're just like, he is now
A citizen and living in Tel Aviv.
just living in Dizengoff Square.
You win.
Thank
You win. That was good.
Thank
That
you
was
very
really
much.
good. Okay, so the Cleveland Browns and Baker Mayfield is actually good. He's helping turn around the franchise. Is this ruining sports comedy?
It's bad for comedy.
It is, I mean,
Considering that, like,
who came before him? I mean, you know who came before. They had a statue for him. Why am I
Before
blanking?
Baker?
No,
Well, they
not
had-
for Baker. Johnny Football. For Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Manziel, yes.
They had a statue for him
did
out
have a
front.
statue.
Did you know that? In front of the USA. It wasn't
I
him.
actually didn't know
It wasn't
that.
him playing football. It was just a statue of him in a car with his girlfriend throwing his wallet out the window.
just trying to throw it out the window. That was,
And he's like,
it's
nah!
a very realistic statue.
Although there should be a statue of LeBron in Cleveland, like right next to J.R. Smith, like this.
That statue could define Cleveland sports. Like,
Yeah, it's not great there.
So we were performing in Cleveland,
Oh.
and we got booked in Cleveland like 6 months out, and then our first night of our first
Well,
show
a
was
lead
game
time.
one. It's the way you got to do it.
Okay.
First night was game one of the NBA Finals. We don't know when that's going to be. So we did our. It was the game that J.R. Smith.
Yeah.
Took the rebound back
Yeah, it
out
was a bad,
for
it was
no
bad,
reason.
bad time for JR.
The first half was, I think, actually, like, Cleveland played pretty well. I think it was tied at the end of the first half, even though they were up for a while. So we put the game on, they broadcast it on the wall, and we just basically
During your set?
cheap-seated.
Well, we did cheap seats. We basically just riffed on the
Oh.
game. We made jokes about everything.
You had a lot of material.
Just a lot of material.
Yeah.
Tom, like we said that he was, he was dating Khloe Kardashian.
But she had been dating Lamar Odom.
Well, she was married to Lamar Odom, and then she was dating James Harden.
And
Then
then...
Now
Tristan-
it's, yes,
but
I feel
like
like you're
he-
using
but
it was
me
right-
as
it was in
part
that
of
moment.
No, Tristan Thompson got her like right after James Harden.
Yeah, right
And I was
after.
like, that guy can really rebound.
Just like you guys, the Rams moved from St. Louis to LA. Were you happy about this or sad for your city?
I mean, we were happy that Stan Kroenke agreed to move us out. I thought that was nice that he paid for the entire move.
Yeah, because the city of St. Louis wouldn't pay for our housing. We asked for an $11.2 billion house to live in with
Dome
commercial
house.
areas and shopping.
St. Louis would not.
They didn't want to pay for it. Taxpayers didn't want to pay for our lives.
So we had football cardinal, like when the football Cardinals were in St. Louis.
Yes,
That's
yes.
how old we are. That's
We had season tickets. Every year they were 5 and 11. 6 and 10, 4 and 12.
every year, because we had to play in a division with Joe Theismann, the great Cowboys
Yeah.
teams, the Harold Carmichael, Wilbur Montgomery Eagles teams. Like, we would never win. We just were not in a thing. So then they left.
And we were
like,
happy.
We're like, good riddance.
The Bidwell family is the worst. Good. Out. Goodbye. Go.
But so whenever
Go
they
ruin another city.
Whenever they play in Phoenix and they lose, this is how you know you're a fan. If your team loses
Yes.
and it ruins your day or ruins your weekend,
Yeah, that's...
then you're a fan.
Sure, yeah.
All don't lie.
No.
So-
If you really care.
Have you guys cried over sports?
yeah,
Yes.
I've not cried, but it's just
I've
ruined.
cried.
Have you?
Yeah, I've cried.
I mean,
It's
always
been a long time, but I
I
don't.
cry when like someone does something nice for somebody else.
Okay, that's
like
okay.
I cried at the
Like when was it Who gave the Rams gave the janitor?
The Rams gave Brandon Cooks gave the janitor on the
That was
Rams
very
that
sweet.
ticket, and you're like,
Yeah, that made you cry.
Of course, that makes
Dream
you-
guest for your podcast.
the janitor from the Rams who got the ticket.